Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, man, we got some updated Bleacher Report NBA power rankings. And as a Detroit Pistons fan, you know, we on the quest to not be last place. So, I'm kind of okay with that. I don't want to be 30th because I feel like if we're the last team of the NBA, then the NBA gods are not going to reward us with, like, the first pick. So, I want to be, like, the 28th or 27th worst team of the NBA. I feel like those are the teams that usually get the top picks. I don't know if that logic or statistically makes sense, but let's just kind of see how it is at times with with the trades and stuff like that, right, man? But straight up here, we got some power rankings, so let's get going. This is by Mo Dackhill. Bro, I want less Dackhill. Okay, I don't want Mo, but I'm just joking. Bad joke. Okay, here we go. Alerted 57 minutes ago in the Bleacher Report app. All right, I don't use the app. I do like appetizers, though. Another bad joke, man. We are 0 for 2. Huh. It's not going to be a good video. Okay, first thing we have is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's go, baby! We ain't last anymore, man! We ain't last Detroit basketball, man! Motor City! Okay, yes. Yes, Minnesota Timberwolves 5-14 on the NBA season. They have been like missing their players and stuff like that, and Cat's not been playing. And honestly speaking, guys, Cat, I am wishing the best for him. I know he's been going through a lot of struggles as of late. So really this entire year, man, really going back to 2020. So wishing the best for Cat. But from a basketball standpoint, I am just happy to not be last anymore, man. 29, we got the Washington Wizards. This one's kind of surprising, honestly, guys. After the big win against the Nets last night, Russell and Bradley Beal back-to-back threes. I mean, crazy. That was so much fun to watch. Yeah, I would not expect them to be second to last. I know they've had their struggles and stuff like that, but Bradley Beal's been nice, and I mean, I guess they're 4-12 on the NBA season. So yeah, they actually have a worse record by one game than my Detroit Pistons. That's after beating the Nets too. Next up, we got the Detroit Pistons. Okay, I'm not too upset about this. Last week we were 30th, so yeah, good stuff right here, guys. I feel like the team's really improving, and honestly, like, we are losing a lot of close games, except the Warriors. We don't talk about that. Beat the Lakers. Beat the 76ers. Like, we should, honestly, bro, we beat literally the top two teams in the NBA right now. So, 76ers 5-16, Lakers 5-16. Yeah, so, two of the top five at least. Honestly, just by default, we should probably be, out of the 20s. We should be like 19 now. I mean, those are not easy teams to beat. Like, it seems like we only beat the good teams. So, I don't know, man. Next up, we got the Orlando Magic. They were 20th last time. And, 6-2 in games Markelle Fultz to play 2-11 without him. Yeah, it really goes to show that Markelle Fultz really was most improved player. And I really think when it comes down to a Cole Anthony, like, he's fine and everything, but, he wasn't ready to be a starting point guard. He kind of got, lopped into this role a little bit too quickly. Okay, we got Chicago Bulls at 26. How they been doing out here, man? They are currently 7-11, 5-5. No, that's 5-5 away. Okay, I don't know what their actual record is as of late. It says they only played 2 games because of COVID. Okay. They were 27. Okay, so they stayed the same, essentially, is what it's saying. But, okay, that's fine. Next up, we got the Toronto Raptors at 25. How the mighty have fallen, man. What's going on with Toronto, guys? 8-12 on the season. Every other day, I got people telling me, yo, Stanley Johnson scored 7 points last night. Crispy, you should really make a video about him. Bitch, I ain't gonna make a video about Stanley Johnson. Okay, you gotta understand this about Stanley, is that, you Raptor fans are seeing him from the perspective of a solid role player. The Pistons drafted him with the mindset of him being a damn superstar. He's still a trash-ass player because he putting up damn basic bitch role player numbers, bro. You guys want to be a cheer. Yo, good job, Stanley, bro. When we drafted him, he literally ruined our future because he was so bad. We drafted him with damn LeBron James mindset intentions, bro. Okay, that's the difference. Sorry, okay. So, that was bottled up inside. I get the messages every day, bro. Okay, bottled up, we're good. We're good, okay? Don't be giving me that Hall of Fame, school whatever, bro, okay? So 100% facts. Okay, we got the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, so 24th, 27th. They're currently, 7-11? Damn, bro. What is Stan Van Gundy doing to this team? What is Van Gundy doing to this team, man? I mean, I've already, destroyed my Pistons, but now he's going for the Pelicans and Zion next and Brandon Ingram. Like, I literally thought this was going to be one of the best teams in the NBA. Zion's still been good, too. If I read statistically speaking, it sounds like he has the highest field goal percentage in NBA history based off his shot attempts or something. Okay, we got the Sacramento Kings at 23. They're 25th last time around, so yeah, they're 8-11 on the season. I don't got much to say about them, man. Kind of a boring team. They got De'Aaron Fox, he's exciting, but yeah. Houston Rockets at 22 last year. Last time they were 24th. Yeah, I've been liking John Wall and Victor Oladipo. I do think this team has a lot of room to improve. They're currently 9-9, a 500 team. And that's with all the drama going on with them, too. So it's like things are getting better. Christian Wood looks good out there. They'll figure things out, man. This is going to be a playoff team, or at least nearly a playoff team. Next up, we got the OKC Thunder. They're 23 last time, so they're 8-10 on the season. They are 4-6 in their last 10. So, winning some, losing some. A team that a lot of people think should be losing more because of getting like top draft picks, but they got so many picks already, so they'll be fine. Dallas Mavericks at 20th. Okay, so yeah, they've been kind of trash as of late. They went down 7 rankings right here, and like Luka's doing what he can out there, man. But a lot of just guys missing games and stuff, and like who's gonna step up? Is it gonna be Kristaps? Don't really know. It seems like the Dallas Mavericks are probably going to be in for a trade for the trade deadline. I don't really know what that trade is going to consist of, but they need something out there, man. This whole one guy wonder does not work. Look at the Houston Rockets days with James Harden. Next we got the Miami Heat. Okay, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a pass because Jimmy Butler's not been playing, and I mean, dude was damn 93 overall in NBA 2K21. That tells you anything right there, guys. So, Bam's been great. Should be an all-star this season. But injuries and stuff like that. People are saying no playoffs for the Heat. They're 7-12. I mean, the shortened season, so every game matters even more. But, yeah, it's been pretty bad. Cleveland Cavaliers at 18. They cooled off a little bit, but still really a fun, exciting team. Colin Sexton, Drummond's looking great. Just waiting for the day they trade to Kevin Love and get something back from him. Some sort of player that can help this team or cap space or something, bro. Like, Kevin Love has been dead weight on this team, though, but I did see he just got engaged, so shout out to Kevin Love, man. You got 2 rings now, so there we go. Okay, we got the Charlotte Hornets at 17. Yeah, start LaMelo Ball. Like, what are we doing? And I saw this coach out there saying before, by the way, they are 9-11, currently a playoff spot out there, guys. I've been saying that, you're hearing the coach saying, like, whoa, like, I'm not going to start a guy that gets this many turnovers. Bro, have you heard of James Harden? I feel like I'm bringing up James Harden a lot in this video, man, but I don't talk about turnovers and stuff, so I won't say his name again. But yeah, James Harden. No, straight up, like, forget about Devontae. He was good last year. He was fine last year. He was a guy that came out of nowhere, but his efficiency has gotten to him. And just make him a 6, man. It's not a big deal. Start with LaMelo. He's, like, literally your 3rd pick in the draft. Nobody's going to go to damn Charlotte game to watch Devontae Graham. Now, nobody's going to games anyway, so I guess you can get away from it. But can you imagine, though, bro? They would literally be chanting this man's name if it was, fans in the stands and stuff. So, yeah, I bet you that coaching pressure would get to him. That's why I miss fans, because fans are, in a way, kind of like an assistant coach. Okay, next up, we got the New York Knicks. Okay, they are currently 9-12. I've seen them, win some pretty big games this season. Everybody's looking really good to see. I've been hearing talks of them going for Derrick Rose. I don't really think that's really needed. But yeah, you got Julius, RJ Barrett's great. Emmanuel Quickley should be their starting point guard, for the future and stuff. So yeah, the Knicks, shout out to them rebuilding the correct way, man. I know the Knicks fans wanted to be like that team that gets all the superstars, but this is going to feel a lot better, once you guys end up making the playoffs eventually. Next up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. So, yeah, we got John Morant back and healthy. They're 8-6. Can you believe that they're damn 8-6 and, they missed John Morant for like 2 or 3 weeks? That's unbelievable. That just shows extreme depth. And, like, the team's so young, too, which makes it even better. So, yeah, it seems like the Grizzlies got right out of that era of just having, like, a really good, consistent, solid basketball team, with Mark, Zebo, Mike Conley, all those guys, and they jumped right into a new era of just having a really good, solid basketball team. So good for them, man. We got the Atlanta Hawks right here. So they are currently 10-9 on the season. Yeah, some people have been saying like the new pickups haven't been all that effective so far. I don't think Gallo's really been playing. So I saw what's its name, man. Clint Capella. Yeah, this dude was playing like damn Shaquille O'Neal as of late. So good for him. We got the Portland Trailblazers at 13, so CJ's been out. But yeah, they're currently 10-8. I saw them highlights of Damian literally like, bro, putting the damn team on his back against Chicago Bulls. That was really cool. So yeah, good for them. Next up, we got the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry looking like an MVP, man. People don't want to give credit to him on it. I was a little salty in the Pistons Warriors reaction that I did on the second channel extra, or I guess this channel extra crispy, I should say. But yeah, man, I was a little salty, but give him props. And really not even so much Curry. Like, Curry's been great, but Wiggins is looking like a top pick now, finally, after all these years. San Antonio Spurs at 11. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. It's been amazing. Like, this guy's been a superstar, guys. I think he should make the All-Star team this season. By the way, main channel Crispy Flakes, I'm doing a full-on NBA starters and reserves tier list ranking, so go check that out if you haven't. Phoenix Suns, number 10. CP3, what are they doing? What's their record? We got 10-8. Yeah, Mikal Bridges' name I've been hearing a lot of. Like, we know what Devin Booker is. We know what CP3 is. DeAndre Ayton's finally picking things up. And it's been all the other guys that have kind of really making this team click together. Indiana Pacers, Sabonis, All-Star. really the Indiana Pacers team in general, always a team that you just think's not going to be the greatest, or you think they'll be like basic, and they always play better than what people think they are. 11-9 on the season. I am looking at the standings over here on this side of my screen, my other monitor, guys, and I will say, like, Western Conference is pretty locked up. You have like the first 4 seeds are like, make a name for themselves. The Grizzlies have not played a lot of games, 8-6. Every team's been like 20 games already. So why are the Grizzlies not playing so much? Oh, they were in the protocol, weren't they? So that's kind of weird ranking wise. We got the Milwaukee Bucks at number 8. Okay, yes. I don't got much to say about the Bucks. Like, for me, the Bucks have just been like, we know what to expect out of them. We know what Giannis does. We know how he plays. We know how Brook Lopez plays. Drew Holiday's been a nice addition. So, yeah. We got the Boston Celtics. So, Kemba is not really fitting in all that much as of late, man. And it just seems like, to me, the Celtics, honestly, like, they got the trade exception, but I would not be totally upset if the Celtics traded Kemba Walker for some depth. Like, can you, like maybe like a trade of, like, Kemba to the Clippers for Patrick Beverley, Serge Ibaka, maybe tossing Luke Kennard, maybe a second round pick or something like that. Then all of a sudden the Clippers get themselves like a point guard to play with Paul George and Kawhi, and the Celtics is still Jalen and Jason's team, but you get Beverly, that'd be a nice little replacement while Marcus Smart's out. You get Serge Ibaka that can help with some of the big guys out there, and Luke Kennard for scoring off the bench. So that's kind of things I'm thinking of right now. We got the Denver Nuggets number 6. Yeah, Jokic looking like MVP out there, guys. Straight up. Nice to see Michael Porter's back too. Brooklyn Nets at number 5. So, yeah, they've definitely, like, they've been damn dominant since getting James Harden, but to the extent to where it's like they've still missed out on games they probably should have won, and also that defense is so bad, guys. And it's one of those things where you think eventually the defense is going to come back and bite them really bad. But at the same time, this team has so much offense. It has so much offense. I have no idea, like, how you are going to kind of, like, teeter that back in the other direction. I'm still a believer they don't really need all 3 of these guys on their team, man. I just don't. I don't think they do. Now they're going to keep all 3 because that would be weird if they just traded like Kyrie right away like that. But they don't really need all 3 of those guys. And I think eventually, maybe not this season, maybe next season, you see a little bit more balance to the force out there. It's my second Star Wars reference in 2 days, bro. I got to stop. Next up, we got the Lakers. Okay, yeah. LeBron's been playing great. I've been catching a few Laker games every now and then, and they look as good as advertised. Number 3, we got the LA Clippers. So this one, I think they should be up a little bit higher. They were first last time around, but they're 16-5, best record in the NBA, 9-1 their last 10. So I don't really know how you move them down from first to third. That's kind of weak. And it looks like Kawhi and Paul George were out for protocol, so they dropped a game to the Hawks. So literally the one game they lost is because they didn't have their 2 best players on their team. So, and Luke Kennard, of course. Okay, yeah, that's they should be number 1. Utah Jazz has been good too, guys. Utah Jazz has been really nice too. Now they just lost a game. I forgot who it was. Yeah, it was against Denver. But Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, those guys are all balling out there. And then number 1, we have the Philadelphia 76ers. My Pistons beat up on them, guys, which is why the Pistons should be higher up in here. But they're 15-6 on the season. And Joel Embiid, MVP basketball. Ben Simmons, great. It seems like they figured a line, just a roster around these 2 guys that really makes them excel and stuff. I feel like it's a roster we all kind of knew about too, if we're being honest. But yeah, that's what we got for the power rankings, man. So, we're about little more than a quarter way through the NBA season. I would say closer to about a third. So it's been an exciting year, guys. It's been an exciting year. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends. Okay, now I gotta stop recording. It's awkward. Okay, stop.